have a collection of stuff to where to go in your Bible to find what you need when you need it. But you think you can sit here and hear all this that the Lord has given me to say to you, and you're going to remember it? You must be out of your mind. Because the devil, if you read Matthew 21, he's okay with you receiving the word, as long as you don't know that the moment you receive it, he wants to swoop down like a bird and snatch it from you. And before you get to your car after the benediction, some of you all won't even remember the subject of this message. And by the time you get ready to go to bed tonight, you won't remember nothing Pastor said in this message. And nobody better not call you while you out eating and say, hey, what preach about today? You might cuss them out. Yeah. Now the Lord made me so I'm really okay with you looking at me. I don't think you'll get sick looking at me. You know, even though I'm nappy-haired and short. Okay? I ain't that hard on the eyes, okay? But my point is that you got this marvelous power and knowledge available to you from God and in God, but your problem is you won't tap into it. You're trying to find it everywhere else that it isn't, and from everybody else that it isn't, when you can only find it in God and in his word. And you got to get with him, you got to get in him, and you got to get in his word. So now, from prison, the Apostle Paul, in his second prayer, desires that devoted followers of Christ understand that true fulfillment and true strength comes from God. Comes from God. Wow. So the big idea of this message is very simple. Untapped potential is available to you for your life's journey. Untapped potential is available to you for your life's journey. But what does it require to tap into that untapped potential that is available to you? Well, I'm glad you asked. You may recall that 2 Sundays ago I told you, first of all, an intimate relationship with God is required, and we looked at verse 14 and got that. And then last Sunday I shared with you that an intentional recognition of God is required, and we looked at verse 15 and got that. Today I want to tell you that tapping into the untapped potential available to you requires an internal resource. An internal what? Resource. So now I'm going to look at verse 16 and part of verse 17. Have y'all ever had folk to give you something, but didn't want you to have it? Gave it to you, but they hate that you asked them. That is so unlike God. God is not a reluctant giver. Every one of us here have received blessing after blessing after blessing from God, and a lot of those blessings we blew, and many of those blessings we never even thanked God for or asked him for. He just gave them because he's good. He is not a reluctant giver. The vastness and sufficiency of God's limitless resources is available to us. And it is available to us to sustain us through all challenges and all trials. And let me tell you something. If you think you're going to live in this world without a storm, without a battle, without a burden, without a challenge, without a trial, without a mountain, without a valley, or without a river to cross, you got another thought coming.